the same, man. And I could let you check the tag. Now I'm rocking name brand. I'm only chasing after bags. Now I got a game plan. And I'm out here with the 700 3i5s. Look alive, look alive. Niggas came up on this side. Now they on the other side. Oh well, fuck them, dawg. We gon' see how hard they ride. I get racks to go outside. And I split it with the guys. We up on the other side. Niggas acting like we tied. I've been gone since like July. Niggas acting like I died. They won't be expecting shit when Capo go to slide. Cause I told them that we put that shit behind us, but I lied.
Man, welcome back to another episode of the Market Rundown, man. I am your host, Apollo, man. Tell me, did y'all miss me last week or not, man? What's going on, man? What's going on, man? You feel me, man? I hope, man, y'all done had a good weekend, man. Hope y'all enjoying your Labor Day weekend, man. Tomorrow is Labor Day. Today is Sunday, man, the 31st, man. And you know, we coming to run it back down to you, man. Last week, man, we didn't shoot an episode. We had some other stuff going on. We was out of town. I was gonna pre-record the episode, but I was like, I ain't even want to short y'all like that, like giving you just something just to pass by without really doing it. But next time, I think I know how I'm gonna do it. If I gotta be out of town or whatnot, like I think I'm just gonna do a different type of segment. As far as just like, I might just go over just the charts for the most part, as far as like with the news and the other stuff. Like, so if I miss it, I ain't gonna say miss an episode. If I got something planned on the weekend, like I'm just gonna go ahead and just give y'all the analysis, just give y'all the rundown, so y'all good. And I'm gonna make sure I post it and let y'all know, like, hey, this will record it, but I'm gonna let y'all know. I ain't trying to fool y'all, but like I said too. Also, the show is finna be going live soon, man. We almost got it down pat, man. We're gonna be going live on Twitch, TikTok, and YouTube, man. So it's gonna go from being recorded to a live show, which was the whole goal anyway. Man, make some noise for that one time, man. You feel me, man? So yeah, man, I hope y'all got y'all notes ready, man, because you know I got a lot to unpack, man. We gotta really touch on last weekend. This weekend we going over Invest Fest, man. We was in Atlanta this weekend. Shout out Invest Fest 2025, man. Shout out Stock Market in the Streets. And shout out to everybody we ran into in Invest Fest that we linked up to and chopped it up with, man. You know what I'm saying? We got good relations out there, man. Without that being said, man, I'm trying to think what else is it anymore. We got some news coming up for the dividend guys too, man. So make sure y'all stay tuned and tapped in with that, man. And then without other further ado, man, we're gonna go and get this cracking, man. We got a long episode today, man. It ain't gonna be too long, but it's just jam-packed. It's a lot of good information, man. So make sure y'all stay with me. If not, man, make sure y'all come back, rewatch it, rewind it, because you ain't gonna want to miss none of this, man. Because we dropping some game on Invest Fest. What's going on this week? You know, Trump always talking crazy. We're gonna cover what happened with stock market in the streets with Trap. We're gonna go over the setups, and you know, we're gonna go over the portfolios, and we finna get into it. So I can't start the show without my boy right quick, man. Let me show y'all, man. Y'all already know what time it is. As a matter of fact, this how I know I'm tripping. I ain't did this in a little minute. I'm gonna tell you something I forgot to do. I forgot to shut the screen. That lets you know I ain't been in here in a little minute, man. Let me get it right. I didn't even show the screen, but see, I'm on point today. I am on point. We ain't slipping today. So here we go. I got you.
Real motion giver, stay in motion, gonna keep that motion, we gonna stay on top, $1 million nigga, $1 billion nigga.
Like he said, man, we're going to keep that motion. We're going to stay in motion, man. You already know what it is, man. So we're going to go and kick this off, man. So, you know, man, for the weekend, man, we had Invest Fest 2025, man. Shout out to Earn Your Leisure, man. Because of this event, man, this kind of started a lot what we got going on. For example, like, you know, we started the show This year. Yeah, we started the show this year, but like Top Flight, the Discords and all that, this was started because of InvestFest. So that's why I was saying a round of applause for InvestFest, man. They brought together a lot of like-minded individuals, and I'm showing this too because there's a lot of people who probably don't know what InvestFest is, and that's what we showing this for. Like, man, this the third year, they show like, it's like what's the way I could put this? InvestFest is a festival that's in Atlanta for over the weekend, and they bring big top name people to come talk to you and give seminars about business, finance, real estate, investing, trading, like all the everything, like you know what I mean. And then also they got a thing you call a market vendor place. And this was like you got your real entrepreneurs that's on the foot on the ground in there, man. They got their vendor booths. They showing up, networking, promoting, building with other like-minded. You know what I mean? Also sharing the knowledge and also really like just really networking. It's beautiful, man. I should have took a picture or a video of the vendor marketplace for sure though, cause that's really where it go down. It go down at the marketplace, and then you got all the other stuff that's going around and whatnot. But you know, we ain't finna hold you up too much long. I know. It's 3:14, so we're gonna try to keep it rolling. All right, so look, this the lineup just to show you what happened over the weekend. They had Magic Johnson speaking when he gave a dope a dope interview because it was an interview, but he really said a lot, and I could tell Magic for the people, and he shared a lot of knowledge about his career going through basketball and becoming an entrepreneur and having a like transition into a philanthropist in a way. Like he gave his whole story and background and real motivation, what to do, not to do, and all that woo to woo. And then they had Jack Dorsey on Steve Harvey, Issa Rae, and Charlamagne the Guy, and they all had good conversations too. EYL interviewed Jack Dorsey or whatnot, and Charlamagne the Guy and Steve Harvey talked. And Issa Rae, she had another interview with somebody else. I didn't catch Issa Rae's set, but shout out Issa Rae though. I know that was super dope. Then as you can see, Jaylen Brown, I seen him. I didn't catch Tabitha, but I done seen Tabitha before. Um, Angela Rod, Derrick Hayes, Pinky Cole. I met Pinky. I got a picture with Troy. I ain't meet Rashad yet. I met Michael. Um, I ain't meet Stephen J. I ain't met Mr. Bryant, but they all was there. These just people who all was in the building in attendance. 19 Keys, Pretty V, Paul Judge. He was one of the judges for the they had a pitch for a business to win 125,000. What was so dope, man? They ended up giving it to two businesses. They gave out 250,000. So that was dope one time for that. They had a pitch fest where they had to come up and pitch in front of 2 Chainz. This man right here, Paul George, Angela Simmons. They ain't show Angela yet. No. But 2 Chainz on here, Angela Simmons. Ian had a good set, all that, man. So it was a dope lineup. So if you want to check that out, I think they got it recorded where you could watch the whole weekend event, and also you could see the lineup and who all participated and whatnot. Like it was real dope. So make sure y'all check that out. And editing, man, we got some little footage, man. So hopefully we can get that slid into the episode. We'll show y'all some of the footage or whatnot. But it definitely was dope, man. Shout out InvestFest 2025. All right, man, let's get into the bread and the butter of the episode now, man. Let's go. All right, so this week, man, you know, it's Labor Day, man. Happy Labor Day for the folks out there, man. Monday, it ain't no work. But, you know, we stay working every day, man. We still looking up on the chart, seeing what's going on for the week. So Tuesday, we got 9 o'clock news for USD, which is the PMI. And if you knew this your first time watching the show, this source is forexfactory.com. And this the first thing we go to look at the week. And we only highlight the red and orange folder. So if you click the setting tab right there, you only go to red and orange and apply filter for all the currencies so you can know, like, what news is going on for the week. And it ain't really for like you to like just be like, I'm a trade news. It's just to let you understand that we're gonna have momentum or what you call volatility or what you call movement in the markets. Because if you trade, you're trying to catch movements either going up or movements going down. So these news events create movements in the market. So that's why it's important. So you can expect like movement, or it's not guaranteed, but it's just like you can expect it. Like around about 4 o'clock, 9 o'clock. It's like them telling you it's gonna rain. So it's like, you know, even though they say it's gonna rain, it may not rain when you outside or whatnot, but it's just telling you to be prepared, have your raincoat on or your umbrella or whatnot. So that's all it's doing, is telling you be prepared on these days, like Tuesday, 4 o'clock, 9 o'clock. Hey, it could probably be a possible movement. Wednesday, we got Euro, Australian dollar, and the Great British Pound. And we got US dollar at 9 o'clock too. So that's dope. So I feel like definitely when the market open Monday evening, like at 5 o'clock for my forex traders, I feel like we're gonna get some movement, especially London session. It's gonna crank up. Usually after bank holidays, it be movement in the market like that. So one time for that. Then Thursday we got USD non-farm payroll, unemployment claims, and you can click the folder to see like what's going on. So that's what's dope about this website. You can click on this, you can look and see, like if you look at the previous, they'll tell you what the change was. It was 104. Now they're saying they forecasting it to come down to 71K. So they tell you the usual effect, actual greater than forecast is good for the currency. So if the actual is greater than the forecast, is good, but if it's under, that means it's gonna be bad. So that's how you look at that or whatnot. Then Friday we got Canadian dollar, then we got the USD non-farm payroll. So really Thursday and Friday, that's what we looking forward to. But also we look forward to every day, because truth be told, we trade setups, man. Like for me personally, I trade what I see when I got a setup. I'm not just prone to like I just trade London session, or I just trade US session, or I just trade the market open. Like, nah, I trade whenever I get a setup. So yeah. So we're gonna keep it rolling. You know what I'm saying? Hold on, let me get it right.
Put bigs on Sports Center.
Let go. All right, now this is right here, fxstreet.com, where we got FX Street TikTok. Oh, they done did something with TikTok. Look at them. FX Street trying to get out here, man. You know what I'm saying? That's new. They ain't always had that out there. That's new. So I see FX Street trying to grow. They doing good. So like I say, FX Street is just a sentiment website, which means that they just telling you how they feel. Like it's just a quick little snapshot. Like if you looking at EU, or if you trade EU, which is the euro versus the US dollar, they saying the last week it was bearish. That mean it was selling. Last month they said it was bearish. That mean it was selling. Over the last quarter, they said it was bullish, which means it's buying. So if you hear the term bullish or a bull, that means up, because I guess a bull goes up, then the bear claws down. So like if the market's going down, they call it bearish, bullish and bearish, just for people who may not know that information. That's why I got you for. All right, GU, you know we love GU. It say they braces for U.S. job, data-led volatility. What I was telling you is going to be some movement. So if you see volatility, look at that as like momentum. It's movement. So basically they saying braces for U.S. job because it's going to create movement in the market. All right, so the last week they was bearish. The last month they was bullish. The last quarter they was bullish. So this for my people who ain't too much good on technical analysis like that, but they want a quick snapshot to know like, all right, is this pair I'm trading buying or selling, or is it bullish or bearish or whatnot? And then you got gold on here now. So I look at it like this. I don't pay for this. I use it for a free sentiment. But if I'm not that good and I'm new, I probably would pay for it to get this information, because it's good little information. You ain't got to, but I'm just saying if you want to add that tool to your belt, it's always good to have every tool you need in the bag. You don't know what you're going to need to pull out when it comes to trading or whatnot. So I keep it in the bag. I'm good enough on the technicals where I can see it myself, so they sentiment could just line. I use it to line up with mine or whatnot. So here you go. They saying U.S. dollar don't overprice the September rate cut or whatnot. See, all the good ones, they got premium on there. That mean they gonna charge you. Let me see. Oh shit. Well, I guess it ain't premium. Like it say subscribe to. Oh yeah, it is. You got 2 free articles. Look, they only giving you 3. They slick. I was finna say they let me click on it or whatnot, but this what it looks like. Like you can really get the bread and butter. The U.S. dollar snapped a 3-week negative streak because the dollar been selling. So we may need to look at the DXY when we get to the rundown. All right, but that's, this FX Street, just to show y'all what that is, how you can use that, take advantage of it. They got Bitcoin too. So everything you trade, they got a sentiment to tell you like the last week, month, quarter, what's going on. We got the same thing for the stock market and crypto. But that's what we do.
Put bigs on Sports Center.
Let's get it. All right, now we're going on to the stock and greed index. Fear and greed index. I said stock and greed. Yo. So right now we sitting at 64. Last week we was at 61. So that means we moving the needle to the right a little bit. We getting a little greedy because we got that momentum in the market. Because I think NAS started buying and US 30 started buying. So we still holding way above the 125. So that means we bullish. Um, as you can see, when the S&P 500 is above or rolling average of 125, that's a sign of positive momentum. We've been positive since like the end of May. Like we've been running. So that's what I use just to let me know the sentiment. Like people out here believe. So if price is ever greedy or extreme greedy, that means people believing in the market right now. They all in. They say that's why I say greed is driving the U.S. market. If you in fear or extreme fear, that means that fear is driving the market and people are scared and taking money and kind of like nervous selling and all that type. So you just use this as an indicator to let you know what the street's saying, how we feeling, right? What's driving the market right now? It's greed. People feeling greedy right now. Like they feel like money really moving the market. So make sure y'all check that out, man. That's CNN Fear and Greed Index. You already know.
Put bigs on Sports Center.
Let's get it. All right, so now we got Yahoo Finance on deck for y'all today, man. We got I picked this article today because I've been talking about it already for real, and I think a lot of people kind of like undermine the fact of the effects of the tariffs. And now, like I was telling y'all, we were gonna eventually see it, but now we got your favorite companies talking about how they handling the pressure right now, how retailers are like it's getting real. So retailers warn tariff impacts are far from over. That means we're going to continue to see prices increase in the retail. That's your Walmart, Dollar General, Target, all them spots y'all like to shop at. Yo, prices going up. And this CEO of Gap, what are you talking about? He talking about an impact of some 175 million impact, but we ain't gonna play all that. Y'all can check that out if you want to or whatnot though. But it's good information. But you know, we rolling. I'm trying to keep the show under an hour, man. All right. So they saying like retailers like Walmart, Target, Best Buy have said in recent weeks that some tariff related increases are starting to creep into the cost of groceries, homes goods, and electronics. American consumers are facing a new wave of pricing pressure as companies from food giants to hardware chains warn that tariffs are already making their way into the shelves. So we here now. That's where we at now. You know what I'm saying? But you ain't got to worry about it.
No confusion. I'ma get you right. We control the traffic.
That's what we here for, man. We're going to get you right. Keep y'all on deck knowing what's going on. So, hey, y'all just need to know, like, man, this the time y'all want to start, what you call that? Budgeting as far as, like, groceries. Like, let's just say, like, all right, it's two ways this could play out. When price increase like that, if people start to panic and fear, they're going to buy everything up, kind of like what happened with the COVID situation. So if people get scared and woo, they're going to do that. So this is the time you want to kind of start stocking up a little bit. Even though prices going up, you want to stock up on essential stuff. Like for example, nobody thought that paper towels and tissue was going to run out, but they showed you. So that's why I'm telling you now, make sure that because at any given time, another panic can break out. And that's all it takes is one panic and everybody going to the grocery store buying everything, high or low. It don't matter. They're going to buy it. They're going to Dollar Tree. They're going to Dollar General. They're going to Walmart. They're going to Target. They're going to Whole Foods. They're going to Aldi. They're going to Kroger, Trader Joe, Fresh Market, Farm Market, Sprout Market, everything you can think of, that's where I'm at. They going there. They hit all on because I shop locally like that. They gonna hit all that. So make sure y'all check that out. I ain't gonna stay on there too long, but just to give you a heads up, man, make sure y'all properly planning for the tariff effects as far as like your household goods. And that's everything. That's like even your and they going up on the stock market. Dollar Tree up, Five Below ain't Dollar Tree, Dollar General, TJ Maxx, they up right now. So just keep that in mind though.
Put bigs on Sports Center.
And we on to the next. All right. And then we also got what I was just telling you about August jobs report due out as Fed uncertainty looms with the watch this week. So let's see what they talking about. Because really I clicked on it because I know that they I just want to be hearing they bias when they speak about like the job reports. If you scared, if they scared or not, or if they fearful for the dollar, or if they bullish on the dollar. Like that's all I be wanting to know. So like for example, it say this week ahead, U.S. investors just 4 days of trade in the crucial jobs report since July's dramatic revisions in the see they saying the August job report is important for investors because of the downstream of its importance for the Federal Reserve, who would be serving on the Federal Reserve Board of Governors by the end of the week. So I guess they finna replace Powell. I guess he done served his term or whatnot. And they talking about somebody else. Says Trump tried to remove Governor Lisa Cook from the bank board of governors. She challenged the decision. So I guess it ain't really going to the whoop. So outside of monthly job report, labor market data will be the focus this week. So they talking about labor people working. They talking about this right here. No confusion.
No confusion. I'ma get you right. We control the track.
That's what I'm here for, to break it down for you. This is what they talking about. The job reports right here. The unemployment claim right here. Non-farm payroll. Thursday. Friday. Right here. The change in number of unemployed people during the previous month, excluding the farming industry. Actual greater than forecast is good for the current. So they actually saying it's going to go up. So the number of employed people during the previous month. So they saying more people are employed than last month. So that's a good thing. So they say actual greater than forecast is good for the currency. So if that come out good, that's what they worried about in this article right here. So that's how you break that down. Oh, it's right here. So they said outside of monthly jobs report, they talking about the labor, people who whoop the whoop. Key readings on the manufacturing and service sector will also round out a busy economic calendar. We ain't worried about that. Lululemon, DocuSign, Macy's. We ain't worried about that. We ain't worried about that. So I'm trying to, it's always something on here. This is what I was trying to get to, the bread and butter. U.S. labor market shows signs of a slowdown in July. That was only the beginning of what's been a dramatic month for the normally steady economic policy. In July, the economy added 73,000 jobs. But then for May and June, they saw over 250,000 jobs wiped away. So they saying in July, we was supplying jobs out of here. And then in the summer, May and June, they dropped it. A lot of folks got fired. 250. That's a major drastic change. And following this report, Trump removed as the commissioner.
No confusion. I'ma get you right.
But Trump is, hey, that boy said, hey, man. Trump said, oh, no, we not going for that. Like, ain't no way. He said, bro, how we go from adding 73,000 jobs to losing 250, man? So that's why I be laughing at this. Like, man, he wild. He said, no. He removed her. He fired her. That's what it says. You got to peep the words they use. And it's highlighted removed. So he fired Shawty. Dang. Shout out you, man, Miss Mick and Tarfar. I don't even know how to say your name. Sorry. Shout out Miss Erica. All right, the U.S. economy is expected to have created 73,000 new jobs in the month of August. So we back on the up. That's what it's saying is expected. That's what they were talking about this right here. So this how you could, that's why I was telling you, if you understand this economic thing, you really ain't got to read all this stuff, but you could break down what they saying, and because they got to say stuff for bias, but I could break down what they really saying. So that's what I'm saying. Like this peep game. Watch this. All right. They said the economy is expected to have 73,000 new jobs, and I ain't finna stay on this too long. We finna move on. The 73,000 new jobs in the month of August, and the unemployment rate is the forecast to rise 4.3%. 73. So guess what? That's where we at last month. We was at 73. They forecasting it to hit 74 to increase, that we got more jobs or whatnot. So that's what they saying. So they were saying in the last episode, you know, we spoke about Jackson Hole Economics Symposium. Chair Powell said he's saying that the central bank is likely to begin lowering interest rates at its policy meeting in September. So we're trying to figure out how that's going to come out for the market. They saying we may get a pullback first, and then it may turn around and do good. But now we are starting to expect the cut. You know, Trump been telling them folks to cut, but you know, you got to do it when the time right. So
no confusion. I'ma get you right. We control the track.
Hope y'all appreciate that, man. I really just broke that down real good for you, man.
Put bigs on sports center.
All right, we on to the next, man. You already know what time it is, man. This the earnings for the week, man. September the 1st, man. We ain't got no reports for Monday. The market closed Labor Day. Tuesday we got Neo. Let me zoom in. All right, we got a good week. It ain't a lot, but it's some little heavy hitters on here. That's why they were talking about DocuSign and Dollar Tree and Macy's. They report. Okay, we got Neo NIO, Academy Sports. Y'all know about that. ZS Collar, Dollar Tree, Macy's, Campbell Soup, um, Jet Lab, American Eagle, C3 AI. You know we invested in them. Salesforce, Hewlett Packard. I think that's a computer company or something like that. Asana, Figma. We got Broadcom, Avgo, Lululemon, DocuSign. We got some little bangers. America's Car Mart. They got one of them up here where I live at. Smith and Wesson. Yo, we mess with them. Duloff Trading. And Friday we got ABM, man. So we got a little good week going on for this week, man. So let me know what y'all invested in or what companies y'all like that report this week.
Put bigs on Sports Center.
All right, we on to the next, man. So this like for the crypto people out there, man. I'm gonna shout y'all out, man. You know what I'm saying? A round of applause for my crypto folks out there, man. We getting to it. Yeah, man. Shout out to crypto folk, man. You know, we out here just surging right now, man. Like Polygon just surged 45%. Polygon, one of my little favorites though. They one of the ones we got in the pocket right now. We see XRP came back up to 281. So we went over XRP last time and what they expect, man. They expecting XRP to hit $4, man. So my people out there trading, man, we're gonna check out XRP too when we get to the rundown. But on it is, I'm just giving y'all a quick synopsis on what's going on with Polygon, man. You know, they talking about flip the crucial resistance level as non-fungible token sales, stablecoin supply, and active addresses in the network jump. So they talking about Polygon price rose because third-party data showed its ecosystem was growing. Then also NFT sales and buyers in this network jumped by double digits in the last 7 days. The stablecoin supply in the Polygon ecosystem jumped to a record high of 27 cents. So Polygon still cheap right now. I ain't gonna lie to you. That's why I still rock with them. I gotta buy me some more. Why they still low? Because I'm really like, crypto for me is like long term. So I look at it like, man, if you can get it while it's like under $1, and then I'm forecasting next 5-10 years, it should be like $5, $10. That's a good return on your investment, because you can really invest more to get a better return on your investment. So if you into the crypto, if you into Polygon, make sure y'all check this out. The source is Crypto News. It ain't even .com, it's crypto.news. So make sure y'all don't put .com, it's crypto.news. Just Google it, it'll pop up. This is what I use to give y'all my sources for the crypto. They got a lot of good information or whatnot. So they saying they revealed the number of active users in the network done jumped up. It done increased by 10%. Last 7 days to 2.4 million. It's kind of like the most chains, including Solana and Base, lost active users. So they really messing with Matic. That's what we call it. It's Polygon and Matic. I call it Matic though. So I'm just saying Polygon so y'all know both of them. So it also said it rolls out that the U.S. government moved some of its data to it and other chains. So they using it or whatnot. So now, really, this is a real good time to get into the crypto. This is just me. This is not financial advice. This is just my opinion of what I'm doing, man. Like now, I've been looking into the crypto since like 2020, like when it first popped off on Bitcoin, when it finally first hit 50K, 60K, something like that. Then it went back down. So I watched price. I watched the crypto market gain traction, move up, make a lot of money. Then I seen them drop it. Like it fell to hell. Like, and people lost a lot of money. And then now we back to, I done seen like major corporations, institutions, hedge funds, government start buying Bitcoin. Like, so now they into it. So now I'm looking at it like they done pull so much money into it. You got to put your money where the money at. So you trying to invest for the next long term, 5 to 10 years, like, you know, this is what you want to be looking at. So this is going to lead me into the next sector.
Put bigs on Sports Center.
Let's get it, man. So check this out. This is coinmarketcap.com to show you the market cap of all these coins. Like the market cap is literally just showing you, how you do that? The total value of the cryptocurrency circulating supply. So Bitcoin, we still sitting at 109. Ethereum at 44, XRP at 2.8, Solana at 205, Dogecoin at 21 cents, Cardano at 82 cents. That's crazy. Cardano gonna hit $1 soon. Yo, we on that. XLM, we on that. Yo, I'm trying to see what Matic wasn't even in the top. That's what's crazy. They got Matic. See, they done slid Matic all the way down to 37. Matic was in the top 25. They done slid down, but we done got some traction. You see, they been like everybody red except them. Like they been kind of going right now. Matic. What they up? The last 24 hours, they up 12%. The last 7 days, they up 11%. So this is another source that you can use to just get a quick snapshot of the crypto, like the top cryptos, not all the little meme stocks, penny stocks, the ones that got the value. So that's why I'm telling you, I'm putting you on game. If you in the crypto and you want to know like which coin, I don't know what coins to invest in, man, look on CoinMarketCap and you can see which ones is worth. Like you can see Bitcoin worth 2 trillion, Ethereum worth 540 billion, XRP 166 billion. Solana 110 billion, Cardano 29 billion, XLM 11 billion, then Shiba 7 billion. Matic, what Matic at? He was 35, 37. They 2 billion. They still work, so they growing, they increasing, and then they show you the circulating supply. So right now, we kind of neutral. Altcoin season, it started kind of like we starting to run now. Like I've been seeing it going a little bit over. Bitcoin had its run. Now it's time for altcoin season to come. So it's coming. I feel it. It's the fall. Usually altcoins do go crazy in the fall time. So then they show you the trending coins right now. You see Polygon trending right now the most. And Trump coin don't went up. I can believe that. So yeah, make sure y'all check this out. It's coinmarketcap.com. Let's go.
Put bigs on sports center.
All right, and then for the slide it down. All right, so this is the same thing. Like you can see the last week. You can see what coins up. Coin market. This cryptobubbles.com where you can see the crypto that's going on for the last week. Let me slide it up some more. For the last week, day. See Polygon up 13%. They up there standing tall. Last week, they still 13%. Crow, crypto.com up 86%. Dang, I sold my Crow. You would jump up like that. That's all right. That's part of the game, though. I sold my Crow, but I should have held them. I just got rid of them, though, because I was just doing some season cleaning. Like, man, you know, I was trying to narrow down my holdings because I had, like, about 15, 20. I'm trying to narrow mine down to, like, 10, like, to a top 10. I'm just going to go all in on the 10 I believe in. So that's where I'm at with the crypto. Holding for 5 to 10 years, investing in the top 10 coins I think that's going to do the most over the next 5 to 10 years. Let go.
Put bigs on sports center.
All right, so now you already know what time it is. We done got to the dividend portfolio. Shout out the dividend guy, man. You know what's our saying, man?
Go ahead, do what you do, make it work for you. Go ahead.
Do what it do, make it work for you, man. So if you want to know how we do this, man, this is the dividend guide. We got a Discord called the Dividend Guide where we give out not plays, but just like stocks or like dividend stocks. So where we give like a guide list where it's like 15 stocks every month. And we show our portfolio, something like this. This on the free version, you know, we give an overview. Then we also on the paid version, we show our full list of like what we got and what we invested in and all that whatnot. So, you know, right now we saying that 106 on the monthly, you know what I'm saying? A round of applause for that. Yo, we climbing, you know what I'm saying? Now we heading to 200. Like I said, I'm doing this right in front of y'all, man. So we document the process. The goal is to get to 120,000 dividends in a year. And we trying to do this in like 2 years. What this is, 25. I said I was going to do this by like 27. I said I was going to give myself 2 years to do this. So it's a compounding effect. So right now, we at 100. But I'm going to give you other things you got to factor in. Like, all right. I'm also factoring in I got a side hustle that I can put money into to invest into this. I also trade, which I can use money from that to pour into this. And then I also receive dividends that I'm already making from investing to pour into that. So this is going to have a compound effect. So eventually you're going to see this going from 100, 200, 300. It's just going to start compounding faster and faster and scaling up faster and faster. So that's how it worked. Like, so you know what I mean? I'm starting to see the motion now. We started with nothing this year. Then I'm seeing like how we got the motion now. We done got to over 100. And it's just going to keep rolling and rolling. Like right now, we got a stimmy check right now, man. You know what I'm saying? Stimmy check is what Trump gave out last time when he was the president the last term at $1,200. So I ain't got to depend on the president to give me a stimmy. We getting it out the market every week, man, for the free ski. So guess what? if you want to learn how to do this, man, join the Discord, the dividend guy, man, and tap in, man. And this for my people who like don't want to trade, or they just want to trade and they want to make money in their sleep. So this literally you making money in your sleep, passive income into dividend stocks that pay you monthly and quarterly. Preferably we focus on monthly because we trying to grow the monthly income. So make sure y'all check into that. Like I said, the dividend guide. Join the Discord. If you go to my page on TikTok, YouTube, click in the bio in the link tree or the Discord. The link's in there. You can join for free. We got a free version and a paid version, but we got a special update coming for the end of the year for the dividend guide. Got big news, and I think I'm gonna release that information on the first live show we do. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna drop that on the first live we do. So man, you already know what time it is, man.
Put bigs on sports center.
We on to the next, man. All right, so this the trade law right now where we at, man. You know what I'm saying? You know I gotta let my boy talk to you.
I've been counting money all day, sitting back, calling play.
That's what we do, man. We sit back, call play, man. So the other week I showed y'all we done added 2 more trades, so we 45-4, man. We done moved it up to 91.84% win rate, man. One time for that, man. Yeah, what a round of applause. Yeah, man. Win. So that's what we been on, man. We been winning, man. So make sure y'all check that out, man. This the log. I'm gonna post this in the Discord too now, because I'm at a point I done got everything situated, man. From the pair we trade, as you can see, we ain't biased. I don't trade just one pair. I trade multiple pairs. I got 3 setups that I use repeatedly over and over. 4-hour continuation, negative 61.8 reversal, and then I got the fire zone setup. That's something I cooked up, man. That's one of the last setups we done add, man. And like, I think that's gonna change. I think that setup gonna be the one to change my life, though. That fire zone. I'm gonna catch me a good trade on that setup with a big lot size, and I just can imagine what it's gonna do because I know what type of movement we get from that setup. So I use a trade log that really helped me. Once I figured out a strategy and I became stagnant or kind of stuck a little bit, I was like, how can I get better? And then lately, I was just feeling like what Bags say, lately, I feel like it's me versus me. So for me to really look at myself in the mirror, I had to journalize and start tracking my trades, like from what pair to what setup to if it buy or sell to how many. I can see the average points, like pips I make. Far as like I can input all this in the chat GBT, they'll give me an average pip for my trade. I can calculate that. Then I added max drawdown. You can see it when at the beginning, but now it's here. And I also added time. So what else I'm gonna add? I think I'm gonna add that under time, like what time I entered the trade and how long I was in the trade. So I may leave that under here, time, and then I may add how long. I may add time/duration, meaning how long I was in the trade. So I'm gonna add that under there too, so you can see. Then I added like max drawdown, so I can start seeing the average drawdown I go in per trade or whatnot. So to keep you up to date, man, you know, we on GJ. Yeah, we on GJ, man. We won GJ. We got well, I was supposed to get way more off that play. They stopped me out in profit, but it's a win. It was 15 points. We made some money off of that on my cash account. Then on EJ, man, we caught a little move, 50 points on the we went and draw down a little bit, which went bad, 80 points or whatnot. I should have got another entry in. That's what I've been learning from this. So we had 2 more trades added to the trade log, man. We hit GJ and EJ. Then I'm gonna show y'all what we got going on. Cause now, man, I ain't gonna lie, we back at it, man. You know, far as trades, man, you know, we got our range of goals of like what we do. So you know the range is always 50 to 200 points. That's what we aiming for per trade. And then like what I tell people is if you're gonna trade, you want to have an idea of like what's your goal. Break down your goal. Like your first goal should be like to make what you make in a day. Like whatever you make in a day, you want to make that your first goal to what you want to make per trade. So that's what you want to focus on. Like, you know, if you want to get more into it, you can book a consultation, which is a one-on-one coaching session, you know, where I get you right, whether you want to learn how to trade or invest, man, we break it down. But that's why I'm showing all this, to be transparent with you, to run it down, man. You know what I'm saying? I practice what I preach. Everything that I teach, I literally use it. So if you join a consultation or a one-on-one, this is literally what you're going to be learning, like how I use the sauce and the technicals and how I get into it. And then you really going to learn to how to identify the setups we looking for in the market. You're going to learn to find out, okay, how many points I need to make. What's my lot size goal? What, like, man, it's a lot, man. So it's just like, that's why it's dope, man. You know what I mean? So if you want to book your consultation, make sure you hit the link in the bio. And then also I drop game for free, man. You can get it for free, man. Pay attention, man. Just like that.
Put bigs on sports center.
We on to the next, man. Bread and butter, man. This what y'all here for, man. So as you can see, we back to Bitcoin, man. Hold on, before I do that, though, I gotta let my boy Pluto tell you something.
Ready to cook up, mixtape put up. Ready to cook up, mixtape put up. Ready to cook up, mixtape put up.
Yo, man, we ready to cook up, man. So all right, man. Bitcoin went all the way from 124 all the way back to 109. Y'all should have expected that. Y'all should have known that when they made that new. A lot of time when people we reach and make new all-time highs, we always sell. You can see 118, 122 start going in the downtrend. It went back up to grab that, shot all the way down. So as you can see, we in the downtrend, lower high, lower high, lower high, lower high. So you shouldn't be looking for no buys. But for my people who invest in the Bitcoin long term, this is a small buying opportunity for you right now. We down 20,000, not 20,000, about like 15K. And I don't think it's done yet. To be honest, I think that I'm gonna set an alert just in case it buy above this. But I'm assuming that Bitcoin probably gonna come back down here to like 106, 105 or whatnot. So right now, I wouldn't be looking for buys unless you scalping to buy real quick and finna get out right now. So we're going to see how Bitcoin hold this level down here at 107. If it break below this or not, that'll give us some more indication. But we starting to get oversold. So keep in mind with that. That can give us more direction to be looking for price to eventually come down and hit something like around here in this area. Then I feel like price can come back up, probably retest to try to make its way back up. So that's what I'm seeing for Bitcoin right now, my analysis. We're going to see how it holds. But if it break below this area down here, we're going to it's already here. This right here. This going to play out. Remember I was telling back down here, depending on this scenario played out to buy. But also, they got to still come grab this money. So we're going to keep an eye on 105. I'm going to leave an arrow pointing this way to this so we know what we're looking for. You feel me? So Bitcoin right now, kind of, you need to make your mind, or do you want to catch the sell or the buy? So I wouldn't be looking for no sales until we break below this level under here, and probably can come back down to this level down here, 98, somewhere around here. These two. We can come smack one of these areas, probably somewhere around this level or this level if we looking for sales. But if we don't break below that, we'll probably come back up and retest 113 at this level right here. So keep that in mind, man. All right, we on to the next, man. So US 30 clearly in the uptrend. We popped up just the original structure, so we still bullish. So I wouldn't even be looking, but that's another thing I done learned over time. Like, man, you don't want to be biased when you marking up your pairs. You really want to just be on some, let me understand and know if the price buy or sell, what's the scenario. So if price buy, we can look for price to eventually continue to buy. Price coming to smack this uphill, that's 61.8. Or potentially, what is 46.2? Or this line right here. Price can come right here to retest this. So let me move this. Let me delete this. So a price at, we can either continue to come up to this right here, to this level up here, or that level. I'm gonna put it about right here. We can come up about right here. Or if we break below this low here, 40, man, that's a big move though, to break below. Let me see. If we break this low, it already made a low right here. This US 30, so we made a low right here. So I'm gonna put an alert to let me know if price moving up or down. Just need to know. So we know if price end up breaking 45.77, we know price going up is bullish. Then if we break below this wick or that wick, we can anticipate to take price down here to like 45,000, which is over 500 points. So like if we break under this, and like I said, you got to know what your trade goal is. For us, 50 to 200 points is super sweet, but we intraday scalpers. So we know we trade the intraday setup, but we're going to catch a scalp and we're going to leave a runner. That's the point where we've been getting to. That's where we at now. We got to keep growing and continuing to beat the market up, man. So, and be cautious It's a trend line. So I can see a trend line right here that it can come back and retest right here. Let me see. Yeah. If we sell, I can see us coming back down here to this area right here. Like I was saying, you could really take this back down to the trend line of 45 right there. So we break below this, we definitely gonna come back down and retest these areas or this area right here, which will give us more momentum to continue to go up. So that's the bias I see for US 30. Like if we buy, we going up to this area, we sell probably below this wick, or you can wait below that wick, we can come down here. You can easily get you 200 points. That's all we're looking for, 50 to 200 points, depending on what lot size you're using or whatnot. So make sure y'all check that out. So US 30, you know, we bullish, so we know if it continues to buy where it's going, but if it break below these lows, we know we can get a quick scalp to sell down to these areas right here. You know what I mean?
G said the trap, Jesus like the grind, Jesus about his people, Jesus like the shine.
You know what I'm saying? We in the trap right now, man. You know what I'm saying? This is where you print that money at, man. So, all right, we on to the next one, man. Nas 100. So, we got an impulse, came back to the 125 zone. This is what I was telling y'all about. I said, bro, when the 5 zone set up, I'm going to catch it. I'm going to throw me a big lot size out there, and I'm going to take it all the way up. Like, this was a move I was supposed to. This the scenario I'm talking about. When I catch a 5 zone setup, I'm going to take it all the way up. Now, my people that know, that follow me and trade with us in the Discord, you know what I mean when I say 5 zone setup. If you know, you know. If you don't know, pay attention a little bit more, or book your consultation, or join the Discord, ask some questions, just try to get active, figure it out. All right, so we got an impulse, came up to the 21, then rejected, came all the way back down to the 100, gave us a double bottom, retested, broke a little bit, retested, shot up. Now we at this position right here, we at a level. So not to confuse y'all, I know y'all don't ain't used to the fields or whatnot like that, so we're gonna use this low. Did you can use it, but we can move it right here. This lines up right with this structure. So this is what we seeing and we buying. This gonna play out. So we looking at NAS, man. We got right now, we got 2 wick exhaustion, but it also done rejected from here 1 time, 2 times, and now we came back to see what it do. So now we get like a flat bottom. We know we looking to take this up. Like this scenario here still can play out. So I'm gonna leave that right here, but just point it this way. You know what I'm saying? That's the buy scenario. So that's what we looking to take it. If price don't break below this and that, you can take price all the way up here to this area up here. That's a good move. Let me write that down. I like the way that look, man. So you going for a buy, I need to try. All right. Then, like I say, you know, we don't control the markets. Anything can happen. So if price continue to sell, if it break below this area over here, I'm gonna set an alert under this counter right here. And if it break below that, we could probably take it down to the next zone down here where this at, which is good money. It's way over 200 points. So I love these setups that give me way more than I'm looking for. So the buy or the sell is looking real good. So throw an entry right here. So we get up under this counter right there. We could take it back down here. So we got a buy scenario and a sell scenario. Let me change this because I know I changed it the other day. There you go. All right, so NAS looking good, man. So like I said, you see the buy scenario and the sell scenario, man. Let go.
Get paid, young nigga, get paid. Get paid, young nigga, get paid.
Go get the money, man. This Labor Day weekend, man. I told y'all that we're gonna be a little dope episode, man. It was gonna be a little longer, but hey, if you know, you know. All right, gold. Gold. I was talking to my partner over the weekend about this too. All right. Gold and silver did the same thing. They retraced all the way back down, and here we go again. Like for my people that know, shout out y'all, man. Fire zone set up, beautiful. Oh my lord. We gonna wait to the next one. I'm gonna show y'all like that. Y'all, I'm gonna play this video back and be like, look, remember I was telling y'all about these fire zone setups, man. Like, watch what I tell you. Just wait on it. So I'm gonna set me an alert right up here. We love setting alerts, man. So, and depending on where you at, everybody at different phases where they at. Some people may not have technical analysis, but they understand a little, know how to trade and got their own indicators and stuff. So you may just want to get a consultation for a trading view. Like, you may like, man, give me the sauce. What indicators you use, what you doing, how you woo, 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 woo. That's why I do it like that, because it ain't meant, like, the consultations ain't meant to charge you forever. It's meant for you to fast track VIP, just to one, take advantage of the time, like, because if you booking a consultation, you know, it's either 30-minute, hour, or 2 hours. So it's just like a classroom session where you being able to ask questions, interact, and that's really like the most important aspect of it. It's kind of like a partial mentorship. That's basically what the one-on-ones is, partial mentorship, for you to be able to ask questions and be able to get it right here and there. Because if you're doing it on your own, it takes more time. That's why they say you got to pay attention. You're paying attention with your mind. You're paying with your time. So now you got to ask questions, take notes, figure it out yourself or whatnot. Woo, 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 woo. So I feel like going back to the analysis, what I'm seeing, man, I'm looking for sales with gold. I've been saying that since last time, but it's just been getting more bullish and bullish, and it's overbought now. So we got 1-2 weeks. Y'all know what we waiting on for my people out there. And let me set another alert right here at the 27. So we end up getting another flat top. Shout it, drop top, flat top. You know what we doing, man. We taking it down, man. And it's gonna look like a beautiful setup because it was a break of structure and it's gonna come and retest right here. So we looking for sales, man. But at the same time, price can continue to come up here. So make sure y'all check that out. So I'm trying to figure out how I can write that out for y'all. I may not be able to. Let me see. I could probably be like, watch price here. That's what I'm gonna do. One of these scenarios, you need to watch price here for sales. And what I need to do too, though, man, I'm gonna start screenshotting my trading view, and I'm gonna start posting in the Discord so y'all can be able to see the chart. Because I know you probably can see on TV, but you probably can't see it to the T like I got it. So I'm gonna try to see it. I'm gonna start try to screenshot my screen, the trading view, and post it so y'all can be able to look at the chart and see exactly what I see or whatnot. So we got right here, watch price here for sales. I'm gonna put you right here. About right here, somewhere like this. Watch price for sales. Perfect. Watch price for sales. Now, we're not saying price for the sale, we're saying watch. So that's part of the sauce. But like, if you know, you know. So we waiting for wick exhaustion and the flat top for the sale. I ain't playing that one because last time they spammed me for that one. So my bad, y'all. Hold on 1 second.
Put bigs on sports center.
I was finna play another soundbite, but man, YouTube was tripping last time on that when I used 50 little thing, man. So I ain't gonna use 50 little thing no more, man. Ain't no point. There ain't no point. But I need to play somebody. Let me see.
My mama told me, boy, make a decision. Right now, I gotta keep a ton of vision.
So what's the tunnel vision? As you can see, I done lined up like analysis for one. Bitcoin is 1, US 30 is 2, NAS is 3, gold is 4. Now we finna go into silver, which is gonna be 5. And I still got like GJ, EJ, GU. I'm gonna give y'all one of them, man. So like, this is what I'm gonna tell y'all, man. Like, if you looking to start trading, make sure you get you some diversified pairs. Don't be trading all the same pairs. Like, you be like, oh, my 3 pairs, GJ, EJ, CJ, they all move the same. Or you like, well, I trade NAS, US 30, and I only trade indices. They all look the same. So look, like, you see how they look? See how they look? See how they look? They all look the same. Now watch this. Look how gold look. Now watch how silver look. They look the same. So what I done realized is this: you want to trade, you want to pick you one of the indices, like that's either the US 30, that's the NAS 100, or the S&P 500. Pick one, stick to it. Then when you come to the commodities, pick you one: gold, silver, oil, or something like that. Let me slide oil up. Where oil at? So y'all can see that. Add them together up here. Boom. Or they all move different out of these three. So if you got you a currency, so nah, it's four things. You should have you a crypto. That could be Bitcoin, XRP, Solana, or Ethereum. Them my ones I look at. I like to trade. Have you one crypto? Have you one index you like? Have you one commodity you like? And have you about three currencies? So you should have you about 5 to 7 pairs on your list. And then once you got you 5 to 7 pairs, you looking at every weekend. You want to start coming to mark up, looking at what you're trying to trade for the week. So if you got 7 pairs, the goal for us is what? 3 to 5 setups per week. So let's give you a scenario. I told you the goal is 50 to 200 points, right? So we get 3 setups, and let's just say we get 100 points, and we doing a one lot. All right, that's a, like just say we traded gold and took it $10 with a one lot. That's $1,000. That's one setup. Then we catch another trade with GU, 100 points with a one lot. That's $1,000. Then we caught another trade with GJ, took it 100 points. That's probably like $800 because it's the Japanese yen versus the dollar. It's gonna be a little under. You look at that 3 to 5 settle, that's like 2 to 3,000 in a week. That's what we aiming for, man. That's what this trading can do. It can give you freedom, but you got to learn how to trade and understand the skill. That's where you got to put your time in there. You know what I'm saying? You got to.
They love Metro on that beat. Love pull that down like to see you winning.
You got to keep a tunnel vision, man.
Rule number 1, get the money first. Okay. Rule number 2, don't forget to get the money.
Play by the E rules, everything will be okay. 3 to 5 setups, 50 to 200 points, 4 different. You need you like 5 to 7 pairs, and I told you how to mix and diversify that. Crypto, indices is what you call like US 30, NAS 100, S&P 500. Then you want to add commodity, which is like gold, oil, or silver. There's other stuff, but I'm just giving you an example. Then you want to have currencies, like what you mean, like GJ, EJ, UJ, like pound versus the yen, euro versus the Japanese yen, Canadian dollar versus the yen, euro versus the dollar. So you could pick you 3 that you like. One of my favorite pairs is GJ. Can't lie to you. I like EJ. I like UJ. I like all of them. Honestly, I ain't biased. I like whoever got my setup. I look for setups. So that's why I got me about 10 pairs, 12. As you can see, I got everything on here I'm looking at. So I just scroll through every weekend, lining up, all right, what we got for the week. You feel me? So let me give y'all something with GJ. So GJ been making lower highs. It's been selling. So guess what? And the market just opened. I ain't never had the show live when we opened. I was a little late today. That's cool though, because that's a good scenario for me to give you a perspective of what we looking at. So guess what? With GJ, we're making downtrends. Fib, watch this. Fib. Price retrace to the money zone. Came down, lower high, lower high. Guess what we going for here? Bro, we aiming for 97.20 woo to woo. So if we don't break below this high or this high, look for sales to take this down here to this level down here. Either the 0 could be your first TP level or negative 27 could be 2. Choice is yours, man. But if we respect these levels down here, this support right here, we're going back up to test this area or this area. So we break above this candlestick where I got an alert for. That's when I know, okay, if it break above this candlestick, we looking to go to 199.17 or 199.50. And you know our goal. What's our goal? Say it with me. 50 to 200 points. If you don't know how to do the math, leave a question, book a session, join the Discord, man. Don't make it hard, man. Like, just get your feet wet. Get in the game, man. Like, I ain't all that brand new. I ain't, like, I answer some of your questions or whatnot. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was in y'all position. I'm still in y'all position. I'm just doing it in front of you, like, to show that, like, it's a new wave coming on, man. And, like, I feel like people need to be showed the way. People know about being showed versus than being told. So I don't want to just tell you. I want to show you. So, you know what I mean? Make sure y'all take advantage of that. And I think that's where I'm going to end it at today, man. Yo, man, I done gave y'all 4 analysis, man. So, like I said, I gave y'all GJ. That's 1. I gave y'all gold. NAS 100. Them the top 3 for the week, man. GJ, NAS 100, gold. And I told you the situation with Bitcoin, man. Let me look at XRP, though, because I said I was going to look at that because I'm actually maybe looking to get in for a buy. Like, you see how it's holding this support? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Setting alert right here. I may do a pending order, and I may go live on this, man. And man, I may let y'all catch this trade with me live, man, because the show finna start going live. I'm trying to go live more, man, to get some more get right, man. So we could probably take that all the way up to here, which is 10, 20 cent move, something like that. But if I trade this, I definitely would do 2 entries. Because one, we're going to take it up here to this zone and take our money. So we're going to make money. Then we're going to have a stop loss and profit just in case if they want to turn around. Because we want to try to catch this too, because they's talking about price had to eventually go here. The finish line is up here, $4. So right now, price at 280. So this is a good trade setup we looking at, but price got to break these barriers. That's what we looking at to break. This is a downtrend, but it seems like it's getting broke. So keep an eye on that, man. That's how we're going to do it, man. You know what I'm saying? Man, like I told y'all, we had a dope episode for y'all today, man. We went to work today, man. Hope y'all took notes. Hope y'all ready to get this money. And don't forget.
Rule number 1, get the money first. Okay. Rule number 2, don't forget to get the money.
Play by these rules. Everything will be okay. 3 to 5 setups. 50 to 200 points. Mark you up 7 to 10 pairs every weekend, man. Let's get to it, man. Come run it up with your boy, man. Like, that's what we finna do, man. We finna run it up, man. Make sure y'all join the Discord, man. Top Flight Trading. Shout out Top Flight, man. You know what I'm saying? Hold on. Let me get that right. Shout out Top Flight, man. Shout out the dividend guy, man. Shout out the squad, man. Shout out you for making it to the end watching this. So, man, like I say, man, make sure y'all join the Discord, man. It's so much free game on there for y'all, man. They both free, but Dividend Guide got a premium for $25 a month where you get access to the Dividend Guide list and access to our stocks and what we buying and what we looking at and whatnot. And you get access to the strategy. So make sure y'all tap in with that, man. Let me know what pairs y'all trading, what y'all looking at, man. Let me know what y'all winning, man. Let me know if y'all taking trades, if y'all investing, is y'all in the crypto, like what going on, man. This, like, we coming into the 4th quarter now, man. It's September, man. We got September, October, November, December. We got 4 months, man. So we going hard to end this month real hard, man. So with that being said, man, I hope everything good with y'all, man.
Well, crashing out, nigga, life been great. On a flight right now, headed out to USA.
You know what I'm saying? Hope everything good, man. Life great, man. So get what? If you know about trading, you already got a head start. So, man, you know, before I dip, gotta give y'all a word from my boy Pluto, man.
I just keep on shining. I just keep on grinding, stacking up my lumber. I just keep getting money. I put it on my mama, racking up them Benjamins. I'm blast out like Jesse.
Plugged in with them Haitians. I keep it real with my Mexican. And like that, man, y'all already know, man.
And like that. We gone.
We out of here, man. Peace and love, man. See y'all next week.
That's what I like.